Time to light them up.
All right, let's get it. So last week was what, the third ESPN Plus card?
Are we gonna preface this with this is the Chili Boys
Yeah, we're doing
MMA podcast?
They know it's the MMA. If they can't read the title, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You should be able to read.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, she's too young for you, bro.
Just
I'm just saying.
Oh my god.
But yeah, it was the third ESPN Plus card, I think.
I don't know, but it
Wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't the best card.
Whew, there were some snoozers.
There were some fucking snoozers.
There were some fights where I'm like, yo, does this have to be 3 rounds?
I know. I wanted
Did it have to be 3 rounds? Can we sanction like a 1-round fight? Fuck.
Yeah, but it started off hot. Alex White and Dan Moret. It started out pretty good.
Yo, they were swanging.
They were banging for a while, like a big punch, and then it started to slow down a little bit.
Yeah, because
The end of the first round, it really picked up. Second round was a good round, but then Moret threw that ugly ass kick.
Oh yeah,
and almost fell on his ass.
He fell on his ass.
I was like, "What are you doing, bro?"
Hey man, well, we can't really talk shit.
Yeah,
but
I would do
if I was in there, I'd probably be throwing a capoeira kick.
Yeah, I'd probably be on my ass too. But it started out pretty good, dude.
It was, dude. The crowd was dope.
Yeah, the crowd was
wow, man. These guys are like they're there
off the rip.
Yeah, they're loud
as it should be.
I mean, if I lived in Wichita and you told me the UFC was coming to fucking
I'm going.
Wichita,
even if I live in like Lawrence, I'm making the
drive.
Oh
hell yeah! If I live in Kansas,
I'm driving.
But yeah, and that's what they did, man. They came out.
Respect.
And there were so many Derek Lewis fans in the fucking crowd.
Yeah, because Derek Lewis is relatable.
Yeah, he's super.
He's the most relatable dude.
Yeah,
he's funny. Who was the second? Oh, the second fight was Alex Morono and Zach Otto.
Oh, Morono.
That was a good fight, but I'm pretty sure the ref missed the tap. I'm almost positive he missed the tap.
Remind me, what happened?
I think it was Otto. He was like, I don't know what he had him in. Maybe an arm triangle. And it looked like he tapped, but as soon as he tapped, dude let go.
Oh, yeah.
Did the ref miss that
I think
tap?
he missed it.
Even Paul Felder was like, I think I saw a tap.
Yeah,
But regardless, he got fucking elbowed. All he did was get himself hurt more.
Yeah, these refs have a fucking hard job, bro.
Yeah, they do.
We talk shit about them all the time, but man, tomorrow morning, you go ref a UFC fight.
Yeah, no kidding.
How the fuck are you supposed to? How are you gonna feel?
Top of the class athletes, and that action moved so fast. And he was starting to slip out of it, but then it looked like he tapped on his thigh, and so maybe he let go.
Maybe,
and then the ref missed it. But then he just took his back again and started fucking elbowing this dude to death.
Yeah, like ground and pound, baby.
But that was a good fight.
I'm telling you, majority of this card was fire.
Yeah, there was just a few snoozers.
But there's some snoozers.
What was this? The next fight was Smolka and Schnell. Schnell's the one from
Louisiana.
And then
Smolka
was Hawaiian.
Yeah,
he was getting.
Yo, man,
massacre.
And he's a Reddit boy too.
Oh, is he?
He's on Reddit, man.
Man.
He does AMAs all the time on r/MMA.
Damn.
I was rooting for him hard, like just the stuff that guy's been through.
That was rough.
Like his drinking problem. I remember when that came out. I was like, fuck. And then he came back. He won. I was like, yes.
And then
this fight got announced. I said, oh hell yeah, let's go.
And then he got roughed up in this fight.
God.
I mean, he had some moments, but man, he was getting roughed.
He's got to defend that takedown.
Yeah, and then Matt just choked.
But see, even in his past fights, like when he's gotten taken down, like Paul Felder even said it, like he's really like his scrambles and his ground game is like his bread and butter. Like he's exciting on the ground, and then he just looked flat that whole fight.
I mean, he was trying, but the Schnell was looking.
Schnell was
man.
canceling everything he was doing.
And then he finally got him in. Was it a triangle?
Yeah.
And tapped him out, and I was like, man.
Yeah, Matt Schnell. Like that just shows you how deep this fucking UFC talent pool is. Like they have fucking.
They're coming.
Like the level of fucking competition now, like a Wichita card. Like you could see like
Wichita, Kansas.
You could see like some decent fights. Like it doesn't matter anymore.
That's any card. Like you never know what's gonna happen.
That's why I like watching the prelims, man.
You don't know if it's gonna be a banger.
Or else I would have missed out on Barberina and Vicente Luque.
Exactly.
Like fight of the fucking year right there.
But then you move on to the next fight, and you get a fucking bore fest.
What was it?
It was Maurice Green and Jeff Hughes.
Oh my God, the crochet boss.
I literally wanted to throw up.
I got so hyped. I was like, yeah, the crochet. I remember these two fought. You know.
Yeah, I watched him on The Ultimate Fighter, and he was whack. So I saw him.
See, I didn't watch that season. I stopped watching The Ultimate Fighter like years ago.
I only watched it because it was a heavyweight season.
So what did they call it? Heavy hitters, right?
Yeah, it was Gastelum and Whitaker.
Yeah.
So I watched it. It was a whack season. They need to stop this show, but whatever.
Well, they did.
Yeah,
I think the last season was it.
But that fight was so boring.
It was. I mean,
I wanted to turn it off.
Dude, what was the white dude's name? I'm sorry.
Jeff Hughes.
Jeff Hughes,
the one who had that girl picture.
Yeah, he was
on the fucking UFC page.
On the page, yeah. Anyway, he was jittery as fuck. You know, that's his first UFC fight. And
but it was against someone he's beat, so it's like,
yeah. But still, he was so jittery in that first round, and plus, the crochet boss isn't gonna take any chances.
Yeah,
because he already fucking lost to him. So he's throwing these little goofy front teep kicks. I'm like, bro. When are we gonna?
Show so boring.
You texted me. What did you say? Like 90% of heavyweight fights that don't end in the first
round are fucking snooze.
And this was a snoozer
because they fell asleep.
Set an alarm for this fight, man.
It's like they fell asleep in the second round and they were just on autopilot. I'm like, bro.
I mean, that's what you get with unranked heavyweights. Yeah,
they take care of your cardio. I don't care if you're a heavyweight. Come on, man.
But yeah, that fight was.
But it followed up with a fucking banger.
Who was that?
It was the Grant Dawson and the Seattle boy fight, Rosa. That dude's was wrestling.
And he's 23 years old.
That dude's wrestling. And Julian was doing work. He was.
Oh, yeah. His striking
on
the feet.
Like, his ground game was nice. He was stopping a lot, but Grant Dawson was so relentless.
Like, he just didn't stop.
No, he just kept coming.
His chaining of his takedowns, I was like, wow, this dude they were concerned that the commentators were concerned that he was going to gas out, but I'm like, dude, this kid is 23 years old.
He was pushing.
He's got an unlimited gas tank. Like, he can do that for 5 rounds.
He was pushing it. And that was an amazing fight.
Yeah, that was his first UFC fight, wasn't it?
I think so.
That's crazy.
And he beat the local boy from Seattle.
Damn.
I was rooting for him, but now I'm a Grant Dawson fan. This is why I watch prelims.
Yeah, man. Grant Dawson. Shout out, man.
That's it. Featherweight.
Awesome
Featherweight
fight.
Is so stacked.
These lower, like the lower weight classes right now
and feather
are killing it.
Disgusting. And then the next fight we had Kutsukaya and Marion Renault.
Yo, Marion Renault
nasty.
Fucked Kunitskaya's fucking nose, bro. She was smelling around corners after that fight.
She was fucking. Oh my god. She wore white.
You see the punch she hit her with?
Yeah.
That fucking straight said ding.
That was disgusting. She broke her
nose. Yo, Marion Renault is like 41 years old though.
Yeah, she's too old.
But
she put in work.
She fucking broke her nose.
She put in work. I've seen a lot of broken noses lately too.
There was 2 broken noses on that card.
Yeah.
Crazy.
There was one last week, I think, too. And the week before is weird. But that's the one that bled the most for sure.
Her she looked like Arlovsky Jr.
And I thought Marion got robbed, but then I went back and looked at all the stats, and Yana landed way more shots.
Yeah, in the first 2.
Yeah, so I can understand the win. I'm not mad. But when I got caught up in the action, I was like,
she got robbed. Yeah, say, what the fuck? I read the stats. I watched the first 2. I rewatched the fight, and I was like, okay.
She landed way more.
She did.
You just remember the broken nose.
Yeah, the damage. A lot of people like to see who looks the worst at the end of fights and judge it off of that. You can't do that, man.
And then after that, we had another snoozer. It was Rocco Martin and Sergio Moraes.
I love Rocco.
I love it. He fought really smart, but that's not fun to watch.
It's not.
You know what I mean?
But those calf kicks.
I wrote it right here.
Christ.
I said nasty leg kicks from Rocco.
Yo, the calf kick is.
Yo. And Rocco's feints had Sergio fucking.
Yeah, he was like. He bit on every fucking face. So Rocco could have like unloaded at any time that he wanted to.
That's why I was so mad.
Yeah,
because he could have done that.
He was biting on literally everything.
He could have took out his leg, but he didn't.
But I understand why he fought that way. One,
wanted
because
to win.
he wanted to win, and he wanted to show like his skill set. Like,
Yeah.
hey, I don't have to go into every fight like just trying to knock the dude out. I can have come in with a game plan, and I can execute
Stick to it, yeah.
I can stick to it, and he
But
did.
The bad part about the UFC is you're not gonna get any pay-per-views doing that.
That's true.
Look at Gaethje. Gaethje goes in with no game plan, just throws. And
I know how many times has he lost already,
And I'm
and he's
saying,
still a main eventer.
He's like 4 main events,
bro.
because it's fun to watch.
His
It's
fight style,
entertaining.
yeah. Whew, I can't wait for that
Yeah.
fucking card,
It's
bro.
gonna be
That's just
lit.
gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be lit. But I'm saying that's what Rocco should have done when he saw him biting on every feint like
Yeah.
that.
But
Just
to
kill
be
him.
fair, homie was swanging.
Yeah, he was.
Like if one of those goofy ass punches would have landed, it would
Yeah.
have been big trouble for
But he
Rocco.
should have just kept chopping that leg down, but he kind of stopped.
He did. I mean, yeah, he did. He kind of slowed down. I guess you don't want to go back because what's his name? The other guy's name.
Marias.
Yeah, you
So
don't
you're
want
right.
him to take notice of him just throwing kicks because he's a Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Like he's
But that's why
a
you
black
just-
belt, man.
That's why you keep up those feints.
Yeah.
Keep him biting
But still,
and throw.
he got the win.
He got the win.
Rocco got the win.
in boring fashion.
Yeah, sorry.
Snoozer.
I enjoyed it.
And
I'm not
then
gonna lie.
first fight of the main card was entertaining. That Omari Akhmedov, that dude's scary. What's his name? The Butcher? Is that his name? He fought Tim Boach.
Oh,
His
yeah.
nickname is the Butcher, right?
Yeah, I
Something
think
like that.
yeah.
That dude's scary.
And then Tim Boach's nickname is the Barbarian.
He's Tim. I wrote right here. It said Boach should retire like right now.
Yeah.
I wrote that right
Oh, that's
here.
the second nose break of the night right
Yeah.
there. Oh my god.
The only thing he was landing was those uppercuts. I'm like, bro, just
Yeah.
especially in middleweight. You're
How old is he? 38?
38. It's like, man, you've been around.
And he's got other businesses, so it's like, Tim, man, what are you doing?
This comes back to what I talked to you about earlier about they need to cut ties with these legends. Like, I get it.
Oh, like these old timers,
Like I get it. It's cool to reminisce, but bro, you can't keep throwing these dudes out here.
yeah.
Clay Guida and BJ Penn. Nobody wants to watch that in 2019.
Nobody wants the fight, but we're all gonna watch it.
Because it's on the card. We have to.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
literally
pay-
have to.
I wouldn't pay for it. Like, it's not a fight I get hyped for.
It's like Tito and fucking Chuck.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Nobody wanted that fight,
it's more like
but
a
it
shit
happened.
show,
and we all still watch.
and it was horrible. But
But
stop.
yeah, stop. You gotta let these guys go, man.
I get it. You want to hold on to BJ Penn. He's probably the GOAT at what, lightweight?
It's probably there's why are these contracts, man?
You know,
It's probably something in their contracts, like you
they
know
can
how
fight
like
when they want.
certain big musical artists are like tied to the record company because of their
Yeah.
contract. Maybe it's sort of the same thing.
I could see it.
Oh, I just got one more fight and then I'm off to this bitch. Maybe.
But you don't want to go out like Crow Cop and have a stroke. Like,
Oh my god, poor Crow Cop.
like just retire.
Literal legend. He didn't have to fight after like 36 years old,
Could
bro.
have He could have retired, and he should have retired. Obviously,
Yeah, he did.
He could have died.
After Gabriel Gonzaga. Jesus.
He could have died in the octagon, and that's not something anybody wants to see.
No.
Ever.
Yo, you remember that head kick that Gabriel landed on him? Snapped his fucking leg.
Yeah, exactly. It was disgusting.
Oh my god, I was like, yes. I'm sorry, Crow Cup, you gotta go. We
saying,
love you, man. We love you too much.
A lot of these guys. BJ Penn should have retired 5
I
years
love
ago.
BJ so much. He was one of the first cards I ever watched was him versus Gorgeous
Yeah.
St. Pierre.
Gorgeous,
that was
yep.
the very first
When he
like
was juiced.
paper.
George
Yeah.
was
Oh
juiced.
yeah. I never juice.
He
No,
was-
you juice, bro.
He was fucking simply apple juice. Holy
Yo,
crap.
you see his nipples? That's
Yeah.
it. Whoa.
His balls are probably
TRT
the size
nipples
of fucking
On
marbles.
fleek, bro. But yeah.
You gotta let it go, man. And Dana gotta stop making these fights.
I mean, at some point you gotta look at the numbers.
It's not like he's performing like Cowboy. He's losing
Exactly.
fight. Every time you send him out there. He's got tapped
Yeah.
for the first time in his career, I believe.
BJ did?
Yeah.
Yeah, by Ryan Hall, dude.
Yeah.
Ryan Hall's a fucking monster.
Why did you give BJ to
Ryan Hall's tapped out like fucking everybody.
Yeah, the Clay Guida one makes more sense because he's in a nursing home too. They both just come from the same nursing home and fight.
Yeah. They send snail mail to each other.
Yeah, like, oh, I'm gonna write back to him. pull up in their scooters to the presser.
I think I can call this fight right now. What is it? It's a 3-rounder, right?
It has to be. It might be a 1-rounder. They don't got the cardio for that.
They don't got the cardio. 1.5 round fight. I think BJ wins.
Probably.
Not by finish. It's gonna be a decision. 100%.
They're gonna gas after the
They're gonna
first
fucking
30
gas.
seconds.
I'm sorry, Clay. You got legendary cardio,
but you're 52 now.
But the clock doesn't stop ticking, man.
Go back to Coheed and Cambria. Keep singing for them. You know.
And all those fights take something out of you. And
yeah.
Clay Guida's literally only been in wars.
Bangers.
But yeah. At some point you gotta let these guys go.
Yeah, you have to
say, hey man,
cut your losses. Jeez, what was that? But yeah, you have to cut your losses and move on from that.
Yeah.
But then we had, the second fight was crazy. It was Dariush with the comeback against
Beneil
against Drew Dober because he was rocked.
Yo, can we talk about Drew Dober's fucking body?
Yeah,
dude's a fucking dime piece.
He wasn't. He was cut.
Did you see his fucking legs?
Yeah,
he has like my size legs, bro.
And he
looked like a running back.
And he fucked up Beneil.
Like Beneil came in with like a straight up tourist bod.
Yeah, exactly. And dude was on the ropes for most of that fight.
That was I feel so happy for Beneil because you remember he was ranked.
Yeah.
I think the highest he went was he was in the top 15.
Yeah.
And then he went on a skid.
Happens to everybody.
Because Alex fucking Hernandez starched him in the first round. And I was really happy for him to get that win, man.
Yeah, but it wasn't looking good. That had to be one of the best comebacks.
He took some damn shots, man.
It was such a weird choke. Was that the one with the weird choke?
Yeah, he explained it fucking perfect. Like, he got him with the Kimura trap so that he can take his back and set up that triangle.
It looked like he was more pulling his elbow out.
Yeah, well, Beneil said that his elbow popped like numerous times and he didn't tap. So what actually made Drew tap was the actual triangle.
Oh, okay.
Because he had him in like a combo submission.
Yeah.
It was like triangle and armbar.
And then as soon as Drew tapped, he looked okay, but he was just pissed. He was like, man, I had that fight.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. First round, he dominated. He hit him with that body shot. He said that he didn't show it, but he said that fucking hurt him.
Exactly.
But yeah.
That was a good comeback.
Good
Crazy
job,
submission.
I'm happy for you, fam.
And then the Ivanov Rothwell fight I didn't watch, but I'm sure it was a snoozer.
I think I was eating.
Yeah, I didn't watch.
I didn't pay attention. I was on Reddit.
Everyone was hype about Ben Rothwell coming back.
After the first round, I stopped watching this. The Belarusian's gonna get it.
Yeah, and he sure enough did. It was a decision.
I don't know why people thought that was a robbery.
No,
it was not.
And then fourth fight, Tim Means and Nico Price was a banger.
He knockout of the night.
Snapped his ankle, but they didn't talk about it. That's the weird thing.
But everybody saw it,
but they didn't talk about it on the Paul Felder, John Anik.
Maybe, I don't know.
Because it was a good punch, but I don't think that's what ultimately did him in. I think the ankle snapping is what did him in.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Because, he got rocked, but I think he would have recovered from that punch.
Maybe.
But that ankle snap, you're done. You're not standing.
Oh, my God. The way it snapped, I said, oh!
Because he fell back and it was like trapped or something, just snapped.
Yeah, the way he, like, his weight just, his legs just literally gave out. So, like, all his weight just fell right on his right foot.
Snapped his ankle. That's a bad spot.
Yo, Nico Price, though.
He's a killer.
He is.
He pushed him.
Yo, Tim Means was slapping the shit out of him. Like, slapping him.
Yeah.
Like, open hand slapping him in his combos. I was like, oh, this is so disrespectful.
That was a fun fight.
It was.
4 minutes and 50 seconds.
Good back and forth. And then Nico hit him with that counter right.
Yeah.
And Tim was getting kind of sloppy.
Yep. You're getting too cocky.
With that counter right to do.
And I didn't watch the Zaleski dos Santos Curtis Millender fight. I know he got tapped.
Yeah, first round, bro. Definitively, like it was dominating. Like it was, you know how the UFC likes to set up like ranked guys in the top 15 with like unranked guys like newcomers.
Yeah,
this is what happened. Like if you're a ranked guy and you're fighting an unranked like newcomer to the UFC, like you got to go out there and like show the world like why you're ranked.
Yep.
And that's what he
exactly.
did, bro. He
Gotta
took
show
him down like super duper easy, and his transitions on the ground were fucking smooth as shit. Perfect technique. Got him in the choke, like slid it, like really, like I don't think I saw any setup to the choke. Honestly, he just sunk it in.
His neck was just there.
He was just there for the taking, and he took it, man.
That makes sense. Yeah, I didn't see that one. I didn't.
And I love him saying he wants like a top 5 or a top 10 guy. I love that shit. He has the second highest winning streak in the welterweight division right now with 7 wins in a row.
There's only one way to get better is to fight the best. So
so he's smart, man. You gotta watch out for that guy.
And I think the main event lived up to the hype. It was,
hell yeah, bro.
Was fun.
Hey, it was under 2 rounds.
Yep, it was, and it was a knockout like they thought it would be.
Hell yeah, man. JDS, bro.
Albeit not like a definitive eyes roll back head, but it was a TKO regardless. You can't argue with the stoppage.
Hell no. He hit him with the crispest 1-2 I've ever seen.
And then as soon as he hit him with that knee, I don't know what happened to
oh, you talking about the spinning back kick?
hit him in the stomach, and then Derek was hurt after that.
Yeah, he
I thought he played possum, but
he was hurt.
He was really
hurt.
He
played it off real well. But yeah, when he played possum and then he cracked him with the right hand, I said, "Oh,
that was so funny.
My God, bro!"
Typical Derek Lewis.
He's trying to do the Pete Sell.
That was so fun. Oh, it says right here he entered the Wichita fight with a serious injury.
Oh, here we go.
I don't know what it was. Let's see. Knee problems. That would make sense, which is why his coaching staff was so adamant he finished it in round 1 or 2.
Who, JDS?
No,
Derek?
Yeah.
Derek came in with a knee injury?
They suspected his knee simply wouldn't hold up any longer.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
No wonder he wasn't advancing.
So Derek came in with a torn meniscus, ACL, and MCL from a month ago.
What?
But Derek refused to pull from the fight, which is why Bob told him to finish it in the first round.
Fucking warrior.
It wasn't just his stomach. His knee was giving out, too.
Oh, wow.
I can see it because he's fought 3 times in the last...
But see, even
he's fought a lot, to be honest.
Even with me knowing that, I still think the fight would have ended up... I still think JDS would have still won, man. That dude was...
Man. Takes nothing away, but that is still crazy, bro. That he went into this fight with all these issues.
With all these knee issues. And he's fucking pushing 300 sometimes walking around.
Let's see. He's fought...
Wow.
So he's fought... 3 times in the last 4 or 5 months. Damn. For a heavyweight. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Like I said, he walks around at, 280, 290?
Yeah, and he took a beating in that Volkov fight.
Yeah.
And then he took on... What was it? He took on DC like... Less than a month later. It was like 27 days.
Yeah.
After he took a beating.
Yeah, for fucking...
And he got the contract he deserved, which is why I think he took this fight.
Yeah, maybe.
Because they gave him... obviously he's got a Lambo. They gave him a lot of money.
No, he got a shit ton of money, bro.
But
he's worth it.
But if he didn't get that money, he wouldn't have took that fight. He wanted to wait till July. He said that.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, in the interview about his contract, he's like, I was going to wait till July. I didn't want to come back. I needed a break.
Oh, because he's fucking nursing that injury.
And then UFC came at him with a 4-fight contract with, he said, title fight money.
For every fight?
He said he's getting paid more than a lot of people on the roster. Makes sense because he sells. He sells.
He's a draw.
If I see Derek Lewis on there, I want to watch it.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I mean?
I sat through, like, how many boring fights in this card?
Yeah, no
just
kidding.
for you, dude.
And they did get fight of the night, so they got a bonus.
Oh, they got fight of the night?
They went home with the bonus.
Hell yeah.
And then Nico Price got knockout, and Darius got tap out of the night.
Yeah, so
the comeback.
That was fucking amazing.
But overall, that was a good card.
Really good card. I enjoyed it, man.
There's snoozers, but there's snoozers on
the fucking energy of the crowd. Like, I was like, wow, this.
That's mostly why I'm hyped for next Saturday at England, because you know that crowd is gonna be dummy hyped,
dude.
With Darren
the
Gorilla
Till,
hometown boy
versus George.
Yep, George Masvidal.
George Street Fighter Masvidal.
You can't sleep on that man though.
No, dude. Have you ever seen Jorge fight? You ever seen any of his fights?
Yeah.
Dude,
he's a street fighter.
Yo, he's
literally.
He lives up to his nickname, man. He doesn't give a shit.
Dan Ihe's fighting on this card. There we go.
Hey.
The Hawaiian.
The Hot wine.
I think he apologized in his last fight, which you hate, because it was a decision. It was pretty boring.
Oh yeah. He apologized for. Oh yeah.
It was on that Iaquinta card we watched.
Can't do that shit, man.
Don't apologize.
Don't apologize for nothing.
If you have to apologize, we
not
know it's boring.
especially not in the fucking octagon right after the fight.
There's a lot of no names on the undercard, which could be really fun. To be honest,
I still get excited, man. It's still a fight.
Yep.
It's still two, top athletes. I mean, the UFC signed them for a fucking reason.
Yeah,
they're there for a reason.
I'm
anxious to see what happens.
No heavyweights.
Yeah.
I'm a heavyweight, but I don't like to watch them.
I don't have to set my alarm.
I'm saying that the top 3 fights on this card are super solid. You got Uzdemir and Dominic Reyes.
Oh, Dominic Reyes!
Isn't he on a tear right now?
He's on a fucking tear right now. He's the future. He's my dark horse of the light heavyweight division,
bro.
Bro.
He's 10-0. He's on a tear. He
Yo.
beat OSP. Oh, he must have just moved up, or Cannonier moved down. I don't know. Because he fought who Anderson's fighting in his next fight, knocked him out. So I don't know who moved up or who moved down. And then he just beat OSP in October.
Took his damn number.
So he's got 4 fights under his belt. He's getting up there.
He's, like his striking, bro. I'm just like, wow, dude. This dude moves. He's so fluid with his punches and his combos, man. That punch he knocked OSP out with.
Yep.
At the fucking buzzer beater.
If only it would have been like 10 seconds, it would have been a knockout. But he got the decision.
Yeah, he still got it.
He still got the win. And then Uzdemir's coming off some losses, but he lost to DC and then he lost to Anthony Smith. So
no shame.
Yeah, it's not like
no shame in those guys.
It's not like you're holding an L to a piece of crap. But
no,
those are tough fights.
I can't wait for this card.
Man,
this is just like back to back fire.
Yeah, just March. March is crazy.
March is whew. And we get paid 3 times this month, baby.
And we got Leon Edwards on this card, who always brings it.
Who is like what's his rank right now?
I don't know what his rank is. I know he just beat Cowboy in his last fight.
This dude is the ninja.
No kidding.
Of the welterweight division. He's welterweight.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
he's the ninja. Like he's like quietly getting these wins. And he's quietly on this streak right now.
And he's beat some dudes.
He's beat some monsters.
He beat Cowboy. He beat Brian Barberena. He beat Vicente Luque.
He beat both of those guys.
He went the distance with Kamaru Usman.
Yep.
Like, that's no joke. You go the distance, win or lose.
Yeah, seriously.
So, I mean, this dude is solid. And he's fighting Gunner, who we all saw. Last fight.
He fucked my other cowboy up, man.
Dude's got steak knives for elbows.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, man. He's got butter knives on them things.
And his ground game's insane.
Yeah.
He's a gold medalist, I think.
But his striking defense is kind of sus.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm kind of worried for Gunner.
Yeah.
But either way.
He got knocked out by, what's his name?
Great fucking matchup.
Ponzinibbio.
Another sleeper of the division.
That should still be a fun fight.
Yo, it is.
And then I'm excited to watch Darren Till fight again. It's been a minute. He hasn't fought since September.
That was his first loss, man.
Yeah, you got to take time.
And it was a championship fight, and he had. Just imagine how you would feel before a fight like that.
And he got thrust into that because Colby didn't want that fight.
Yeah,
he had nasal surgery.
Yeah. And then Till was like, "Fuck it,
so
I'll sign."
They kind of threw him in there, which he agreed to, but he wasn't ready.
Yeah, he was not obviously not ready for Tyron Woodley.
We say he couldn't beat Kamaru, but who knows what he's gonna look like now? We haven't seen him fight in 6 months. He's been training. He's been living in Brazil.
Long time. Yeah, you forget, man. This kid started his MMA career in Brazil. He's a savage.
So, and his striking's already god tier.
Oh, yeah.
So, if his ground game gets better, watch out welterweights.
They only do jiu-jitsu, man.
I think if he ever wins the title, he'll automatically just go up. He's tired of cutting weight.
Cutting weight. Yeah, even though he makes it.
He does. He missed it once, right?
Yeah, once.
One time.
I like how they give him shit for that.
One time. It's not like this is fucking
this dude
Mackenzie Dern.
Yeah, or fucking Yoel.
Yeah, Yoel. Who's he fighting now?
Yoel is fighting.
Oh, Jacare.
The rematch.
I'm glad.
Woo!
Bring it back.
The Baldies return.
And then the next card. Oh, we got Wonder Boy and Pettis. That'll be interesting. That's Pettis' first fight at welterweight.
At welterweight,
right?
yeah.
So he could be thick.
And Wonder Boy's coming off an injury.
Yep. And losses, right?
Yeah.
Was his last fight Tyron?
Tyron, yep.
So his last two were Tyron. Oh, no. He lost to Darren Till.
Oh yeah.
In his last fight.
Yeah, they were into
Decision. Yep.
yeah.
That was in England.
That was in England.
And that's the fight Till missed weight by 4.5 pounds. See, that's a rough. I can see why they give it because that's a big miss.
Well, I mean, it's in his home country, man.
He's eating.
He's drinking.
He's eating Nando's and
Nando's and drinking fucking Guinness.
blood pudding. So he's coming off that loss. Okay. Yeah. So that makes sense.
Damn.
Who else? Oh, you got Curtis Blades on that card.
Either way, back to that. Either way, Pettis versus Wonder Boy, fireworks.
Yeah.
Does not matter.
Oh, we got two lady killers on this card because you got Macy Barber and J.J. Aldrich.
Yeet.
Those are two up-and-comers. Macy Barber is the future.
Barber, bro. She's a beast.
Her and Aspen Ladd.
Aspen Ladd.
Those are the fucking future.
Killing it.
What's that? Oh, after that is Barbosa and Justin. That'll be.
Oh my God, bro.
That'll be a card.
Somebody's going. They both might leave on a stretcher, bro.
Leg kicks for days.
Yeah, dude. Somebody's going. They're gonna be walking funny like for a while.
Literally, holy crap.
Both of them.
And then you got who is this?
Who do you think has the better kicks though?
Probably Edson. Right?
Edson, right?
Yeah, but Gaethje's probably got better striking
overall.
Maybe now.
Yeah. Well, Gaethje can wrestle.
Yeah. He
just never does.
Gaethje probably has a better chin too. No.
Hell yeah.
Gaethje's got a disgusting.
Are
chin.
you kidding me?
Gaethje's chin is stupid.
You could put fucking weights in your gloves. It don't matter. That guy's.
Yeah.
I mean, the times that he's got, knocked out, he wasn't like completely out.
No.
I've never seen him like get like on his back snoring, knocked out.
I want to see him fight. Korean Zombie. Can you imagine?
Oh my God, bro!
Those guys need to come back already. Yeah, I want to see
Yair. Oh already, man.
But he got fucked up in that fight.
That was tough. Everything. Yeah, and he came in like that was a short notice fight. Like
the most disgusting spinning back uppercut elbow.
One of the greatest finishes you'll ever see.
So we had gone to Portland and we got home just in time to watch.
Oh my God, I was speechless. I said, "What?"
That was insane.
I was like, "What happened?"
I know he just went down. I was like,
that was one of the very few moments in my life where I didn't know what to say. I was like, "What?"
Are you kidding?
Took my breath away. That fucking up elbow. That's like some UFC 3 glitch shit right there.
Stuff is ridiculous. Oh, we got Ray Borg returning, or he's moving up to bantamweight.
Bantamweight, yep.
That might be interesting.
Hey, he don't have to fucking cut.
And everybody knows his name because of that flying fucking armbar. What?
The fucking, what do they call it? The mousetrap?
Yeah, the mousetrap.
Oh, so dope. One of the greatest submissions you'll ever see.
Then we got the pay-per-view coming up. Call it Night of the Interims.
Oh, yeah. Night of the Living Interim.
I'm still excited for it. You got OSP on the card.
Matchups.
I like the Eric Anders and Khalil Roundtree fight.
Yo,
that'll be fun.
That's going to be... Yo, if fucking Eric doesn't gas himself out...
Yeah. That's true.
That dude does not know how to hold back some punches. He swings.
He used to play football, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for Alabama.
Yeah, if he can get his cardio down, that other dude's unstoppable. He fought Thiago on short notice. Like, bro, he fought a murderer on short notice. Like, this guy, he's special.
A literal murderer. And then you got the homie Max on there.
Oh my God, I cannot fucking wait, bro.
Sorry, I gotta root for Max.
Oh hell yeah, I love Dustin.
I love Dustin.
He's literally he's literally beat.
Yeah, everybody. He knocked out the Underground King.
Only like former champions, bro.
Yep. He beat Gaethje. He knocked out Gaethje.
Knocked out Gaethje.
Knocked out Pettis.
Knocked out Eddie. Like, bro. This guy is on a tear. Man, I was so sad when that Nate fight fell through.
Yeah.
I was so sad when he got injured. I was like, fuck.
That Dustin got hurt.
Yeah, man.
Usually that spells the end for you in the UFC for some reason.
For some reason, right? Like, everybody starts doubting you after you get injured. Like, bruh. But if you go as hard as he does, like, you're bound to fucking hurt yourself.
But then if you're Whitaker and fight once a year, then, we get tired of waiting.
I mean,
can't.
that's his fucking fault, man.
Should have taken care of that a while.
You're so irresponsible, man. You don't know how much you're worth to this community and to the fucking organization, the UFC.
Yeah.
Like, take care of yourself, man.
Especially you. You're a big name. Like, you're the champion.
I'm tired of seeing you fight Yoel.
No kidding,
Fuck,
dude.
man. Even though the second fight was probably like fight of the year.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Amazing, bro. But still,
I want to see what you can do against other people.
healthy. No knots in your stomach.
And then you get the Yoel Romero fucking Jacare card.
Jacare, fucking
Who else is
Gator.
on that card? Oh, that was a Lineker Sandhagen card too.
Oh, yeah.
Diego Lima fighting Court McGee. Lee Jingling's on there fighting Cowboy
Oh,
Oliveira.
My boy's back. But he's got a monster
he's
in the
got-
leech.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That
Yeah.
dude he only throws with, like, there's some guys you see throw and you're like, oh, man, he throws with some power.
Yeah.
And then there's there's other guys you watch throw punches and they're like, this dude doesn't know how to throw a setup punch. He only throws haymakers.
And he straight kicked dude in the stomach and knocked him out.
Yo, he only
China.
throws with power, bro.
And then
I
we
can't wait, man.
got the return of Greg Hardy. Swear to God, if he's on the main
I
card.
don't know how to feel about this dude. Probably the same way I feel about R. Kelly.
Why? Yeah.
Just go away, bro.
Why are you putting him on these put him on an ESPN Plus undercard? Don't give him these
On a
ESPN
prelim.
cards. Yes.
Against somebody that we kind of know, please.
Well, let's see who he's fighting. Dmitry Smolikov, who's
I-
on a 2-fight losing streak.
What? Why are you giving him these trash cans? Why are you babying this dude?
Because
You're literally feeding this guy to get a first round knockout. Is that what you?
That's what they want.
Are they trying to mold this guy into?
Yeah, they are. Dana wants his name to sell because everybody hates him.
Oh
Same reason.
Because he's controversial.
Same with Brock. I'm so tired of the Brock narrative.
Can we stop? First of all, I think JDS said it best. Like, I don't know why he would fight Brock instead of fighting somebody who's actually doing something in the division instead of holding it up again.
Even fighting Stipe again, because if anyone deserves a rematch, it's Stipe and
We all-
Tyron. But
and we all-
Tyron got massacred.
Yeah, but we all knew that Stipe was like, okay, maybe he'll get a buffer in between the rematch, like
Yeah.
another fight in between the rematch, but definitely DC's second fight has to be Stipe, and
Yeah, it has to be.
and then what happened? Who the fuck did we get?
Fu-
Derek Lewis.
Yeah, why are you fighting Derek Lewis?
Like, yo,
We all knew how that was gonna end.
yeah, we did.
When
He was
they
gonna get
announced
he was gonna get wrestle fucked, and then he was gonna get tapped.
He was gonna gas and tap.
Yeah,
It was not hard to
it's
see.
not. Give him.
Because DC doesn't get hit like that unless it's John Jones.
Yeah, John Jones.
But
Man.
he doesn't get hit.
It's because John Jones is like fucking
It's fucking kryptonite.
Mr. Fantastic, bro.
Fucking disgusting.
Stretchy ass arms. But yeah, I mean, Brock Lesnar, I get it. He's a draw for the UFC, and he's a moneymaker. But at some point, you gotta be like, okay, do we give the fans what they want, or do we give them what the division and the athletes actually fucking need?
Yeah,
It's for the division to move forward. Like everybody who you talk to about these champ situations,
so sick of it.
it's so tiring. You hold up literally how many people in the top 15 of those divisions? Like you're holding up so many people.
The only way I think you could be a champ is if you tear apart a division like Max did,
Yeah.
and then you should relinquish your title before you move up. You're still a champ.
Yeah.
But you just don't have that belt, so that division
At the same
can
time,
keep
it don't
pushing.
have to be a simultaneous champ. Like,
that's boring. It was cool when Connor did it, and then after that, and Amanda, because she's a woman.
it was cool when fucking Randy Couture did it.
Yeah. But
Don't forget about that, dude.
I'm just saying it was cool because Connor, Connor's the biggest MMA star probably ever.
The first
now.
simultaneous champ.
And then Amanda was cool because she took out Cyborg.
Yo.
And she's
Murdered her.
the first woman. But other than that, man, TJ, I don't care.
I really don't. I watch it, but I don't care about the risk or reward in that fight.
Yeah,
I really don't care about it.
Even Bellator's riding this fucking wave with
Bader. They got it.
It's like you're holding up a division to decide.
It's just
Jeez.
bad for this. I don't think it's bad for the sport. I think it's just bad overall.
It's bad for us, like fans that have been around for a while.
who actually pay attention to a lot of these fighters' careers.
Yeah, they're trying to be too much like boxing. I think with the belts.
The belts and
You see boxers come out with 4 belts. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
the WBO,
the WBC,
the heavyweight magazine champion. What? Too many belts, man.
Oh my god, man! But yeah,
stop holding it up.
If you're gonna be a champ, relinquish your shit before you go up or you go down like an idiot.
I can't keep doing this.
Let the people who actually earn their spot fight for that belt.
Yes, please, because it's a tired narrative, and
because the way the heavyweight division is right now, for example, I think Francis got to fight DC, right?
It has to. They have to run it back. Or no, they never fought.
They never fought.
I was thinking of Francis. Either that or Francis fights Stipe. They can run it back.
I don't want to say interim.
No,
because it's fucking boring.
Number 1
for the number 1 spot.
And if they win, they're guaranteed a title shot.
Guaranteed, yeah.
Fuck Brock, stay at wrestling.
You can wait, bro. He's not even signed.
He's still doing USADA shit, getting caught up on USADA. So who knows if he's even gonna pass
because they skipped him for UFC 200.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then Mark Hunt got destroyed because he was juicing.
He was because of picograms.
No, this was megagrams.
Megagrams.
Straight. And then
this guy had veins on his hair. He was
juiced to the gills. And before we end this, dude, shout out to Anthony Smith.
Yo,
he took his beating like a man and it's coming right back.
I love that, dude.
He's coming right back.
He could have pussed out and got the belt.
Yep.
That way.
Yep.
But I heard him. Like, you can hear him.
He said, "No, I'm good.
I'm good."
And then he which, by the way, they need to fix this rule because it's legal in the new rules.
Mm-hmm.
But if the states haven't adopted it, that's still an illegal shot.
I think the UFC should come up with their own fucking rules.
But I think it's the commissions.
Oh, it's I forget it. Yeah, it's the commissions.
These new rules, the fighters can do that. That's perfectly legal.
Yeah.
But, you're focused on fighting, not what state you're in. So Kansas, it was legal.
But see, that wasn't like as bad as the Greg Hardy one because
no, that was blatant.
Because Greg Hardy was just like he just threw it. He didn't give a fuck.
That was
like,
blatant.
It was just instinct.
He was getting whooped.
He acted on his instinct and he just threw it. But the John Jones one was kind of like because Anthony was getting up.
Yeah.
And like he was kind of, he was on his way up and John was trying to time it. He just timed it wrong.
Yeah, and it would but it would have been legal in say Kansas.
Oh
it
yeah,
would have been illegal.
Yeah. Because these commissions got to get on the same fucking board,
so
man.
Either they make it legal or it's illegal. Pick one.
Yeah, I see.
I don't mind either way. I honestly think it should probably be illegal.
I mean, can we go back to the Pride days?
Pride soccer kicks.
Can we do Pride rules? Just one card.
I don't think it would get sanctioned.
Every Brazilian would win.
Yeah, it wouldn't get sanctioned, dude. That shit wouldn't get sanctioned. But
yeah,
shout out. Anthony took it like a man.
Anthony Smith, man. I'm so happy that he took his beating and he's like, you know what? I'm still game. I'm still ready to fucking go.
He earned my respect. He's one of my top 10 favorite
and I'm fighting
fighters
fucking Alex Gustafsson,
who's a killer
in Sweden.
In his hometown,
in his home country. He's like, I'm fucking ready to go, bro.
And he earned his nickname. He's Lionheart.
I'm a
fan.
I have a huge boner for this dude.
And I love how after the fight he admitted I didn't stick to my game plan. I got in there and I got flustered.
Yeah, he said
straight up.
He was so honest, man. You got to take care of those fighters.
Yeah, and
who don't lie to themselves. He told us that he was going to do this, and that, and the third, and then he literally did the opposite.
Yeah,
which is pretty typical of anybody who fights John, because John is such an anomaly.
And who goes the distance with John Jones?
Yeah, dude. John literally said, "I tried to take him out."
And watching that fight again, he threw everything he had at him.
Remember, I was like, "Why is John throwing haymakers in the first round? What is he doing?"
Because he wanted to get out of there.
Yeah, bro. Because he knew that Anthony Smith is just different.
And he threw disgusting knees and was kicking the shit out
he was
of Anthony
piecing
Smith.
him apart. He couldn't take him out. So, yes, Anthony Smith, I will watch whatever fight.
Yes.
It does not matter who you fight, where. It doesn't matter. I'm watching you.
I'll watch you.
I'm a huge fan, bro.
I'll watch it at 2 a.m. if it's in Sweden.
I might buy your $40 Reebok shirt. I don't know.
You're the man. You deserve another shot eventually. Just keep honing those skills, and I think you could beat John.
But him versus Alex, I love that
Yeah,
matchup.
that's a fun matchup.
Fucking beautiful matchup.
Alex's nickname is the Brawler, right?
The Mauler.
The Mauler. So I mean, literally, these two are just gonna throw, and he's not gonna throw weird shit like John.
No.
So it'll be a better matchup.
But see, this is the thing. Both fighters, they need to be pushing forward.
Yes.
To be effective.
And that's what's gonna happen.
But another thing, the same thing that they do is if they're both in boxing range.
Nope.
Oh, it's gonna be fireworks, bro.
It's gonna be popping off.
Oh god, I can't wait for this fight.
See who else went the distance. OSP went the distance with John Jones.
Oh, I remember when OSP was like supposed to be the guy. People forget about that fight.
Yeah.
OSP hurt John in that fight.
He was the man. And Alex, nobody hurt John like Alex did though.
No. Yeah.
John was hurt.
I honestly think Alex won that fight. It's kind of a hot take, but I think Alex should have won that fight. I think he won 3 out of the 5.
Glover went the distance with John, but this was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, Glover.
So John's a whole nother animal.
Glover's retiring.
John's a whole nother animal, and Anthony Smith went 5 rounds with this dude. After what he did to Alex.
On top of the roids, I'm sorry.
The picogram.
He's juicing, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't care what USADA has to say. I don't care what the UFC has to say. If they found something in him, he's doping. He was doping at some point.
But he never looked like it. That's the thing. He never looked juiced.
Yeah, maybe when he got suspended and he was doing all that weight training, he looked like a fucking monster.
Yeah.
But it's too much backpedaling from both USADA and the UFC.
Yeah.
As far as John Jones is concerned and his doping or his lack of,
But all the scientists say it's gonna be there for a long time. So I guess we just kind of have to.
I'm so tired of that fucking swimming pool narrative.
Yeah.
It does. But you don't have as much water as an Olympic swimming pool.
Yeah, exactly.
Like this is, I'm happy. What's his name? Frank Mir is taking.
Suing USADA.
He's suing the shit out of him.
Yep.
I don't think he's gonna get very far because you can't really get far on an organization just being wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, but they let this dude fight on roids, and it wasn't the first fighter they allowed.
It was Brock too. It was just like
a
before.
lot. You remember when TRT was fucking legal?
Yeah, Vitor TRT Belfort.
Fuck, man, they need to bring that shit back.
Yo, they gotta fight on reservations.
Yo,
they gotta fight at the Emerald Queen or the Muckle
Make
Shoot.
TRT great again.
They can't. They might do that in Bare Knuckle. That's about it.
Oh, speaking of Bare Knuckle, did you see that?
Oh, where Tooth got knocked out?
No, the next.
Polly and Nas.
Polly and
fucking Artem
the goat.
Artem the goat Labov.
Poor Paulie, you are gonna. I'm sorry, we make fun of Artem, but that dude will.
Yeah, he's on a whole nother level.
It's different. It's different.
Just like if he would have fought Connor in an octagon.
Oh yeah, it's
even boxing, Connor might have fucked him up.
Maybe, man.
Connor,
I mean, he got some shots on.
He rocked Mayweather a little bit.
Yeah, he did. But still, Paulie, you're about to get your fucking head kicked in.
Well, that's gonna do it for episode 2 of the Brofiskis.
Oh my god,
I've been gone so long.
Fuck.
The Chili Boys MMA podcast episode 2.
Don't ever fucking say
Sorry,
that again.
we'll retire that name.
Oh Jesus, we're burying in that.
This is why it says it's still up here. That's why on the recording.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you guys for listening. We'll be back with another one after the next card.
Yes, sir.
Right, later.
Later.